How to build new habits faster using checklists. A slight change in your daily habits can guide your life to a different destination, says James Clear, expert on habit formation and the author of the best-selling book, Atomic Habits. This is especially true for professional success, which is born out of creating better habits to achieve your desired level of success. However, building new habits can be a challenging task, and to some of us it does not come easy. Some of us continue to keep facing challenges in forming new habits. But if you have been working in a corporate environment as a professional or a manager, there is a good news for you. You can do it almost effortlessly and faster. Leverage tools that you already practice for your job. As a professional or a manager, you don't realize, but day in and day out, you all practice some extremely powerful tools and techniques to so good extent that those can make forming new habits a piece of cake. For instance, as corporate professionals, you might be using checklists unconsciously in almost every process to track your employees' work behaviors, habits, errors, and compliances. No matter the reason why you use checklists, but the fact is that such tools have worked for you for several years and have become ingrained part of your professional competence. My theory is, why not use same efficient tools on yourselves to enforce and track new habits? You only need to make a few modifications and extend these practices, tools or methods to use them to build new habits in your professional and personal lives. I will share how to build and shape your habits using the powerful yet simple tool called checklists, without overcomplicating your habit-forming routine. I use a 3-step process to use checklists to build new habits. 3 steps of creating effective checklists. Often, making new habits means breaking the pattern of an old one. One such habit I was trying to break was to stop opening my work laptop at home after 5 p.m. As a manager, we acquire a habit of opening up the work laptop at home and continue to respond emails till late in night. We don't know, but it has become a habit out of fear of missing out or other factors. During the pandemic, I reflected upon it and decided to develop a new habit of shutting down the laptop at 5 p.m. and not to open after that until next morning. Years of habits are not easy to break. Therefore, I knew I needed a method to be consistent, enforce it when I slack, and then review my own progress in adopting new behaviors. A personal advocate of checklists, I used a few strategies to create an effective checklist to build this new habit effortlessly. 1. Focus on the micro steps. Mastering a checklist involves knowing the core items or the micro steps involved in attaining any habit. When I broke down impossible-looking goal of close the work laptop at 5 p.m. into manageable and trackable micro steps, the new habits become feasible and achievable. Such as 1. Stop replying to any email 1 hour before the decided time. 2. Shut down the laptop at 5 p.m. manually. 3. Don't open the laptop at home no matter the anxiety of missing out something. Now, I could envision those steps as practical reality and check those off easily. The scientific rationale behind why micro steps are efficient is connected with the reward mechanism in the brain. As you achieve a task as simple as checking off a micro step in your list, your brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of accomplishment, satisfaction, and happiness. Thus, the next time you're faced with creating a new habit, make the process rewarding for yourself by adding micro steps to your checklist. 2. Capture compliance. A checklist is a powerful way to capture compliance to those micro steps. Once I identified the core items to be placed on the checklist, I posted these items next to a 30-day calendar. Each day I would check the item which I followed or complied with. This is a simple strategy which acts as not just a reminder of the micro steps you need to accomplish, but also a tool to track your own progress. Additionally, this also serves as a visual representation of your consistency. 3. Score your habits. The final step towards creating effective checklists is evaluating your progress by scoring your habits. I scored myself every day to see how many, I got out of the 3 core items added as micro steps. At the end of the week, I averaged the scores to evaluate my progress. When I saw my scores not improving, I paid more attention on areas where I missed out. Reviewing my scores trending upward week after week, I felt the sense of being on the right path. Eventually, I stayed 100% compliant every single day for several weeks. Result: this habit became a part of me. The checklist method is likely to work for you as working professional because your mind recognizes it as familiar unconscious pressure or drive, because of years of programming to act upon low scores. Subconsciously, you may act faster on low scores on your checklist that can eventually lead to full adherence to form a new habit far quickly than you think. To learn more tips on speeding up your learning, achievements and leadership, visit https://get-there-faster.com or follow at Dr. Raman K Attri on any social platform.